You were lied to the moment you stepped onto that lot. Not aggressively, not obviously, just quietly, carefully, in a way that would take you years to figure out, right around the time the bill arrives. Diesel trucks are being marketed right now as the ultimate work machine, the long-haul warrior, the truck that pays for itself. And millions of people are buying that story, literally buying it, $60,000, $70,000, sometimes $80,000 worth of buying it. But here's what the salesman didn't say while he was handing you the keys. The diesel engine sitting under that hood, it's not the problem. The diesel engine is magnificent. It always has been. Torque numbers that make grown men emotional, fuel efficiency that makes gas owners jealous, longevity that, under the right conditions, can push 1,000,000 miles. The problem is everything they wrapped around it. Starting in 2010, the EPA mandated a series of emissions control systems on diesel engines that fundamentally changed what it means to own one. DEF, DPF, EGR, SCR. 4 acronyms that most buyers have never heard of and that dealers have zero interest in explaining clearly. DEF is diesel exhaust fluid, a urea-based solution your truck consumes constantly to reduce nitrogen oxide emissions. You'll refill it every few thousand miles. Fine. Inconvenient, but manageable. Here's where it stops being manageable. The DEF system runs through an ejector, a pump, a heater, a NOx sensor, a control module. Every single one of those components is a failure point, and when any one of them fails, and they do fail, your truck doesn't just throw a warning light, it goes into a countdown. 30 minutes of engine power. Then it dethrottles. Then, if you don't get it fixed fast enough, it locks you out completely. A $60,000 truck that won't move. That's not a malfunction, that's by design. Now layer in the DPF, the diesel particulate filter. This is the component that captures soot from your exhaust. It has to regenerate, burn off that accumulated soot regularly. If you're doing short trips, city driving, low-load work, it can't complete a full regen cycle. The filter clogs, and a clogged DPF doesn't just reduce performance, it back-pressures your entire engine. Oil contamination, turbo wear, injector stress. A clogged filter that nobody caught in time has destroyed engines that had less than 80,000 miles on them. The repair bill? Anywhere from $3,000 to $8,000, sometimes more. And here's the part that should make your blood pressure move. The manufacturers knew. Every engineer who signed off on these systems understood the failure modes. They ran the numbers. They knew that real-world usage, the way actual truck owners actually drive, would stress these systems in ways that laboratory testing never captured. They built it anyway, because they had to meet federal emissions targets, and because when the warranty expires, the repair revenue flows directly back into the dealer network they own or control. You're not a customer. You're a subscription they haven't told you about yet. Think about who benefits when a DEF pump fails at 85,000 miles. Not you. Not an independent mechanic, because the diagnostic software required to properly access these systems is proprietary, locked behind dealer licensing agreements that independent shops can't afford. You go back to the dealer. You pay dealer labor rates. You buy OEM parts at OEM markups. The system isn't broken. The system is working exactly as designed. You're just on the wrong end of it. Here's the scenario playing out in driveways right now. A contractor in Ohio bought a 2021 diesel pickup, used it exactly the way the commercials showed, hauling equipment, towing trailers, doing the work. At 91,000 miles, his DPF failed. His EGR valve was carbon locked. His DEF injector was cracked. He was $1,400 outside of his powertrain warranty. Total repair estimate, $6,200. His truck was worth $34,000, and he still owed $28,000 on it. That is not a horror story. That is a Tuesday. So here's what smart diesel owners have started doing, and most buyers have never heard of this. It's called the Emissions Audit Protocol. Before you buy any diesel truck built after 2015, You pull the full DTC history, not just current codes, every historical code the system is logged. You specifically look for P202E, P246C, and P0401. Those codes tell you if the DPF, EGR, or DEF system has ever thrown a fault, even if it was cleared. Cleared codes don't disappear from module memory. They live there, and they tell you exactly how hard that system has been stressed. Step 1. Demand a pre-purchase inspection at an independent diesel specialist, not the selling dealer. Bring a printed list of those codes and ask them to pull module histories specifically. Step 2. Price out the cost of a DPF replacement for that exact truck, that exact year. Not a quote, an actual line item estimate. Know the number before you buy. If the DPF fails at 90,000 miles, that number is coming. Plan for it. Step 3. If you're buying new, negotiate extended emissions component coverage into the deal. It exists. Dealers don't offer it, but if you ask for it in writing, they can provide it. Most people never ask. Step 4. Match your driving profile to the engine. If you're doing under 15,000 miles a year, mixed city and highway, a modern emissions-equipped diesel is fighting against your usage pattern every single day. A well-maintained gas engine with a performance tune may genuinely serve you better. That's not an opinion, that's thermodynamics. Owners who know this aren't afraid of diesel. They're not avoiding diesel. They're buying it differently. They go in with the full picture. They negotiate from a position of knowledge. They don't get ambushed at 87,000 miles by a repair bill that was always coming. They own their trucks. The truck doesn't own them. And here's the thing nobody talks about after you solve the emissions problem. There's another system in your truck, one that's completely invisible, that determines whether you actually have control over your own vehicle long after the sale is final. That one is worth knowing about too.